car dashboard, don't be slow mo. Get on the court, boy, I'm in go. Outside in the sun like Elliot Kobo. I'm running fast, LA de la Cruz. Turn on the JAFFOs, get my news. 7FL doing good, how I knew. All-Pro JAFFo, the All-Pro, J talk sports, they speak facts. You talk smack, you get sacked. Come tune in, sit in chat. Sport you like, they speak all that.
Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Another episode of the All-Pro JAFFOs, bringing you the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. I'm your host, JP, alongside me, as always, the greatest DJ on the motherfucking planet, Mr. DJ Mad Sticks.
What's up?
And coming to bring you guys a little bit of sports talk and everything for this week. Some news that we got to share with you, especially from my colleague here, the greatest of all times. Got some stuff to talk to you about, but there's one thing that I want to talk about. Maybe get a little bit of everybody else's perspective on this, because it's kind of funny as fuck to me. Topic of this is, how the fuck do you get fired on your farewell tour? Chris Paul apparently got his farewell tour in with the Cleveland, or not the Cleveland Browns. That's how much I think about them. They might as well be the Cleveland Browns. The Los Angeles Clippers decided to say fuck that to Chris Paul and said, we no longer need your services and good luck on your future endeavors.
Much.
Man, how do you... It's funny, but I'm sure it's not funny. You know what I mean? It's funny to us outside looking in, because it's like you can see the comedy in it for sure. But then it's obviously like, damn, you had this whole plan of your farewell tour and CP3 farewell tour just for the Clippers to go and just say, you know what? I think we're done spending money on this farewell tour while we suck and you suck at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna, say our goodbyes now. If you want to retire, retire. If somebody wants to pick you up, by all means, let them pick you up. Go do nothing in LeBron in LA or something with the Lakers. I don't know. Go finish it where you started it, out in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you want to do, I don't care. Don't matter. But holy shit, you're in the middle of a farewell tour and you get fucking fired. That's pretty. I got to agree with you. That is pretty disrespectful.
Yeah. That is just, there's like, and a lot of people, comment like, Stephen A. Smith, he's like, how do you do this to like Chris Paul? It's like certain, like, just because I feel like what he's done for the league is why, the fucked up part about it, like, whether he was a good player or not. But I mean, at the end of his career, like, how good are you expecting to be at the end of his career? You know what I mean? And so it's like, just to cut him like in the middle of a season, like, it's his final season, like, just to cut him like mid-season like that is just kind of a
like
slap
we
in the
said,
face.
man,
Yeah.
when have we known the Clippers to give a fuck?
Hey, and this goes to show right there. They're probably gonna lose a whole lot of fans behind it.
I mean, Kawhi wants out.
Mm-hmm.
They just cut Chris Paul. They're probably going to trade Kawhi to get, some sort of trade
everybody
deal
was,
for...
then nobody saw it coming, so they was all taken back by it. Harden, Kawhi, they all like, yeah.
On your farewell tour, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But I mean, if this is truly, Chris Paul's last hurrah, wherever the fuck it ends up, he ends up landing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's an end of an era.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Mizzle and Dub said this the best. There was like, he was kind of the last of that old school point guard feel.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
kind of
get
that era. Yeah, he definitely was.
assists, set up the offense. You know, now it's like it's the era of the scoring 3-point shooting point guard, to
Yeah,
where but I mean,
but ain't nobody beating Curry by a long
I mean,
shot.
we're never gonna see a shooter like that again, bro. Like that was just what he's doing right now. Because not only did he break the record, like he's still continuing to stack on top of the record. Like he's Jerry Ricing this shit. He's making sure that it's impossible for anybody to come even close. And he's in year what? 14?
uh,
14,
I
15?
think 14, 15. Yeah,
How many years you think Steph got in him?
about another. I think Steph probably got another. I don't know. I think he probably can go like. I feel like Steph like can go like another 4, 5. The way he
With
be
his
playing.
style, right?
Yeah, just because of his style. Yeah, because I mean, but he's so like all over the court, and he just one of those like Steph like a big kid. So like, feel like he just go forever and ever. Like he just out there just playing basketball, having fun.
And just being a shooter and everything, it's not like you're
Yeah,
going
that's. I feel like
underneath
he
and
just. I feel like Steph ain't your like average basketball player. Like some basketball players like they play. Like I feel like he plays, but I feel like the court is just like a playground to him. Like he just out there having fun, like just throwing up crazy ass shots, seeing if he can make it, and
he usually does. It's just what he's been able to do has been just
mm-hmm.
ridiculous. In all honesty, the way he's been able to change the game. That's why I think I mean, I don't know, Matt. You're a Lakers fan. You've been watching. I mean, LeBron doesn't even look like you want to be out there, bro.
LeBron another one. Like LeBron had done after this year. Like I feel like that is like saying like what if like he starts sucking and the Lakers like he on a farewell tour and the Lakers just cut him. Like that's just hella fucked up. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe
it
not cut
just.
him, but trade him.
Well,
But
I can see trading
he
him, but
even
you
said
still on your
himself,
farewell tour.
he still doesn't even know.
Yeah,
He just said the other day that he still didn't know whether or not he was going to.
that shit was funny though when JJ Redick was trying to call him for a timeout and he over there chit chat.
I'm like,
Like,
this motherfucker's not taking this shit serious at all.
nah.
This dude's talking to the opposing bench while you're trying to set up a play before the half. Like,
He like,
what the
Brian.
fuck? Like, what is that coming from you? Like, of all
Yeah.
people? Like, come on now. That's just a bad look. But I mean, hey, LeBron can go out how he wants to go out. If he wants to be a laughing
Yeah.
stock, then shit, by all means, let him be a laughing
Yeah.
stock.
But I feel like somebody will pick up CP3. I mean, he was only on a year That's the thing he's only on a year contract. Like, his contract was only a year as last year. Like, I feel like that shouldn't have cut him. But y'all wasn't gonna make the playoffs. Y'all just
They cut him on the league minimum. Damn.
yeah, like he's only on a year contract. Yeah, and I think he only signed a year just to kind of do the farewell thing.
Ooh,
He said he's retiring, so
that's just,
yeah.
hey, salute to fucking Chris Paul, but fuck the
Yeah,
Clippers.
like
That's
hopefully
fucked up.
find something. If not, we enjoy watching you over your time, watching you over your career. You definitely left a mark. You definitely the end of that little era or whatever of
You can
point
you can
guards.
you
Yeah.
can thank Steph Curry for you not ever having an NBA title.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you would never get one of them. Yeah.
it was just one of those. He was one of those players you knew he was really good, but just wasn't going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the teams that he was on. It didn't favor his career.
To me, he had the best chance with the Suns, but then they still didn't. They ended up losing. I feel like that was his best
I
chance at it.
I think it's not really the talent that he had, more so the organization that he played for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like certain organizations run a certain way that it's just like this is not a championship run organization. Or at least at that time it wasn't. They're a little bit better now, but even then they're kind of fucking around and, you know, losing it. You know, so they may even end up losing fucking their franchise player in Devin Booker soon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they have a whole, rebuild situation that they got to do. I got the Mountain West Championship right now. Damn, Boise and UNLV.
Y'all feel like Devin Booker, or no? Have they? Phoenix ain't ever won one yet, huh? With Devin, he ain't won one yet, huh? Nope.
Not even
I
when
don't think
Chuck,
so.
not even when Chuck was there.
Mm-mm.
Celtics put a whooping on the fucking Lakers, 126-105.
I should have almost. I did the started playing the what was it? Underdog. So I put a
Throwing
couple.
some bets here and
I
there.
almost bet on that one last night for the Celtics to beat the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it, going like, man, it doesn't look good for him right now. And now he finally, that streak or whatever that he was protecting. The whole, hasn't gotten below a double digit game since like '03 or '07 or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, bro, big whoop. Like, your team's not winning. And if your team is winning, it's not because of you.
Yeah.
Like, Luca and Austin Reeves are carrying that bitch. But I don't know, man. I don't know. James Madison wins their championship, so they might make it to the fucking playoff. Tulane's beating on North Texas.
Damn, Eldon Campbell died on the beach. I guess his body washed up on the beach. He drowned.
Who?
Eldon Campbell, he used to play for the Lakers that passed away this week.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, so I'm about to go to the phone. Kind of just went on what's the name real quick? Yeah, they said a body washed up on the beach. It was his body. Yeah, somebody they playing the 911 audio.
Shit.
I didn't get close to it, but I put on my camera and I zoomed in, and I was doing on shit.
Damn,
Yes.
That's crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get the find where the link is so I can get the whole story. But yeah, that's crazy.
What do you know? Your beloved Alabama Crimson Tide are in the SEC championship again.
Yeah. I don't
Big
know.
one.
It's funny. I done kind of became a University of Arizona fan here. They've been playing hella good. I've been following them a lot. Yeah.
I've
I
been
kind of
watching.
became a fan. Yep.
Definitely been watching.
Man, that last game would have been the one to go to. Look like that'd have been fun.
Oh, the
The
Arizona State one?
yeah.
In Tempe?
Yeah.
That'd have been something.
Yep.
Bro,
Shit,
think
maybe
about
next.
this, though. Like, so BYU is in the Big 12 championship against Texas Tech.
Mm,
And, like, they're 11-1. Like, that game against Arizona, that double overtime game.
mm.
Ooh. If Arizona would have just pulled that off, they could be in the Big 12 championship right now. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think they won out after that BYU game. But if BYU loses, that could mean Texas could get in. I need I mean, I kind of need Alabama to lose. Ohio State, Indiana, I don't think it matters. ACC championship doesn't matter either. Duke is playing for the ACC championship at 7-5. The ACC must be shit. God damn. That's absolutely terrible. Let's see. What happened against the Lions, man?
I didn't even watch that game. Yeah, I don't even know.
Probably a good thing you didn't, because that was just disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess he died due to drowning. He was on a fishing trip. His daughters said he had some kind of like he collapsed after, but he had made it back to shore. But according to the medical examiner's report, he drowned. It was listed as an accident.
Jeez.
I guess he had been on a fishing trip in Florida. Yeah.
We just washed up on the beach.
Yeah. So that sounds kind of odd to me.
How are you on
Yeah,
a fishing trip and then wash up on the beach?
Yeah, it says his body was found after washing up on the Florida shore.
Did they not know did nobody notice that he wasn't on the boat no more?
So again, I think it looked like he was on a solo fishing trip. He was by himself. Solo fishing
trip.
Yeah. Yep. And after he failed to return, they found his body washed up on shore.
See, people, when you go into the ocean, never go by yourself.
Yeah, nah, hell no. Nah.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
I ain't even going on a boat by myself. You never know what's gonna happen on the water.
That's why I don't go into the ocean, bro.
Somebody got to fight the shark. It ain't gonna be me.
All right. I'm good on the shore. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to an aquarium and see some fish.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't need to.
Let's go on a boat in deep ocean. What? Are you out of your fucking mind? You know what's out there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. Exactly, a whole bunch of shit. Even shit that you don't know about.
Don't even know about. Don't nobody know about.
I would rather not be the one to find out, sir.
That's why, like, sometimes I be thinking, like, if I want to go on a cruise, and I'll be like, nope. I didn't watch Titanic.
If the cruise was like one of those that it just hugs the shores and stuff of like the islands or whatever, that's one thing. But going out like in the open ocean, like I'd get a fucking heart. I'd be terrified. I would be absolutely terrified. Just like, God damn it, we better get there fucking safe. I'm not trying to be swimming in this fucking gigantic tin can coffin out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Because we wanted to fuck around and hit the Bermuda Triangle for some goddamn reason. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't fuck with the ocean like that. I respect it. What's out there is out there. That's cool. Y'all want to go out and study it? Cool. Go out and study it. I will not be a part of that voyage.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
What are y'all doing? We're going to go out and, film great white sharks jumping out of the water. All right, I'll see y'all when you get back. What? Why am I fucking with nature? Let that shit be. Hey, you're gonna fuck around and get one of those goddamn sharks jumping in your boat.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a whole Jaws situation on your hands. That shit's crazy.
Shit. Yeah, Arizona plays Auburn this weekend. With perfect record on the line Saturday. Yeah.
Is that for basketball?
I think it's basketball. It's funny, like they got basketball, but they got the football thing on here, the football helmet. I don't know why this site be doing that.
What's that
Yeah,
AI
so I
shit?
think that's basketball. Yeah, like y'all motherfuckers. Let me skip. Let me take that one off my feed. They stupid. It's one of those. I think that was one of them fan pages. Stupid motherfuckers be giving me false
So
information.
much stupid shit nowadays, man. You
Yeah,
don't know what's what no more.
I don't
Like
know.
I don't
Have
believe
you
it got
watched the new
anything.
Diddy documentary?
You know what? I knew you were gonna ask me about that, and I haven't.
Okay.
I've seen people like reacting to it and
Yeah.
shit that was said and all that, but I have not myself seen it.
Okay.
No.
I've only watched the I watched the first. I'm on the second episode. It's four episodes. But
I
yeah, I'm
don't
on the second.
know. I mean, from what I've seen in with the people, it's kind of one of those. All right, I think we all kind of figured Diddy was a piece of trash. You know, now we're kind of seeing even more of it. And then the whole what is it?
Sent the cease and desist order.
He sent the cease and like I remember all that, but what was it that he made Biggie pay for his or his family pay for their own
His own
funeral?
funeral.
He didn't
Yep.
even pay for it.
Yep. That's what
Ye-
I was just one of my friends just posted that. I was just reading that. Swift just posted it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know about that, man. That's kind of that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but like if you like you gotta watch it. Like I won't even spoil it for you. It's one of those you gotta watch and you'll kind of
No,
understand how
you talked about it. I mean,
oh,
I mean,
yeah. Well, like a lot of it go back to the way he was. I think like the way he was raised. Like his dad died at an early age, but his dad was murdered. His dad was a big drug lord,
his
or not
dad
like a
was a
drug
drug
lord,
lord.
but he was a big, he was a big drug dealer or whatever. And his dad was murdered. So his mom kind of was she worked all these jobs. Plus, she was a she distributed herself,
Did her thing, huh?
and so he saw us, and so she would always dress him as like when they lived in Harlem, like these Harlem figures, how they would dress. She would dress him as a kid, so that's just I was always instilled in him to just like be like that. I want to be, I want to be somebody, be the top, So it kind of goes back to the way, just like how he was raised, the way he is now today. It kind of if you kind of go back and see how they to start like his friends talking about it, like how he didn't get whipped, like how his mom would basically just beat the shit out of him or whatever. So well, close the door.
But
Um,
that she would or would not.
that she would just be beating the shit out of him. Yeah. They headed to see that. So it's just like a lot of the way, I think a lot of it, the way he was raised, and then he always he always wanted to be somebody. So like you had all these talents that was better than him. They said he couldn't rap. He's not musically, he can't, he sucks garbage in music. But you have like all these rappers that's under you, like Jodeci, they can sing. So, you want what they got, so like he would go after like they side chicks and all of this shit. So
Jesus.
yeah, so it was it's a trip.
Yeah, sounds like a trip.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds like something that's just kind of. There's going to be a lot of information in there that I'm not
Mm-hmm.
exactly 100% sure if I'm wanting to hear it, especially if there are quote unquote victims in this whole thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, one of the ladies was in there, he basically had denied it. I think she was one of the first ones who kind of came out. He denied it, and her parents had even wrote his parents a letter, saying what he had did, and basically, nothing. He lied about it and said he didn't do it. So,
And that's all that needs to be done, huh? No
basically,
further investigation needed here, folks. Like, that shit's just crazy. I mean, how many episodes is it?
It's 4. There's 4. And I'm just
Oh,
kind of getting ready to start 2. So all that I was telling you, that's all first episode.
it's,
Kind of the start. Yeah.
I don't know, man. The guy is upbringing, sure, but like, holy crap!
Mm-hmm.
Like the upbringing really made you do all of this.
Yeah, because I don't think about that. Like, yeah, you have like the upbringing, but then it's like, at some point, right from fucking wrong. Like, you old enough to differentiate right from wrong. And if you just keep doing wrong, then that's just, at that point, that's on you.
Seriously, it's just kind of like you're a grown ass adult.
Yeah.
Like you got to be able to figure it out. And it's like you ask yourself, it's like, oh well, they beat me. Well, you didn't like it, right? Well, no. Okay. So then, why would you think if you didn't like it
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
that
Somebody else. Yeah.
somebody else would?
Mm-hmm.
That you really gotta have certain conversations of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable in certain times. It's just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for anybody based off how mom and dad raises them, because at some point you got to take accountability for your shit.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if you're fucked up, you're fucked up, and then it's the authorities' fault. What they got to do at that point is be able to find you some help to be able to figure out what the fuck is actually going on with your head.
Mm-hmm.
But if like nobody really cares, but then those bro, there's those those evil genius motherfuckers, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, I've seen people with real bad upbringings turn out to be really good people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Like
what
I
I
said,
mean?
it's a choice you make. You just, at that point, you're making a choice. You know right from wrong. So you just choosing to just keep doing wrong.
That switch in your head of what route you're gonna take,
Mm-hmm.
and you took a route of exploitation for your own financial gain,
Mm-hmm.
just to be able to say you're the best and everything, like the whole stepping on people in order to get it done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he needed to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And he stepped on
Were
a whole lot of
you
people. Yeah.
were you a better performer? No. Were you a better singer? No. Were you a better rapper? No. You were a hell of a marketer.
Mm-hmm.
So why not be that?
Yeah.
Why let the
Yeah.
jealousy and envy of it just kind of build your
That's what I was
empire
saying.
on
That's
shit that you
yeah.
know?
That's what I'm saying. Like he would always insert himself in people's videos. He was always in somebody's video. He was the only, you know, somebody video. That's why Suge was like, if you want to come to a record label where you ain't got nobody all up in your videos, singing, dancing, and
Doing all
come
the
on
crazy.
over to
I mean,
death row.
he wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, this is long overdue, fucking, because that speech reminded me of Andre 3000 coming up saying the South got something to say. And shout out to Outkast for making the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that was pretty dope. Long overdue. One of the greatest duos to ever hit the hip hop scene for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, and then the idea of him putting the hit out on Tupac
Oh yeah.
and on Biggie,
Yeah.
and then not paying for the funeral, it's just kind of like, bro, you were really like looking to end lives here for fame and money?
I feel like he couldn't be bigger than those two.
He never was.
Yeah, that's the thing. He never could be. I think he wanted to be, and it's like if they ain't around, then I am at this point.
Wasn't And correct me if I'm wrong, you're way more in tune with music and everything that I am. I know certain histories, but then I want to learn shit when it needs. From what I've heard, during the time before Pac and Biggie died, they were thinking about getting into business with each other and doing their own record label.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like with that was true. Like that was something that
That's
was
what I.
being.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Because some
Like I
people were
said,
thinking Diddy and Suge Knight worked together, but then it was just like that doesn't make sense because Suge didn't like Diddy like at
yeah,
all.
nah, Suge didn't like Diggy at all. No.
So I think it was more of just was Suge thinking about doing it? Possibly. I don't think he would have. And if he was thinking about doing it, Diddy just got to him before he did.
Yeah.
Because didn't when Tupac died, didn't Suge take some shots from that too?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He was the driver. He was the driver. He was driving.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it was possibly supposed to be a 2-for-1
Mm-hmm.
shot. Diddy could have taken out not only the best rapper on the West Coast, but
But the producer, yeah,
the
the best.
producer of Death
Mm-hmm.
Row all at one time.
Yeah. So yeah. Yep.
Damn, that's crazy, man. See, I don't understand why people need to go through those lengths.
Because you
That's
just
just
want to be on
wild.
top, and you know you can't get to top. You'll never be bigger than Biggie. You'll never be bigger than Tupac. You know, as long as Suge around, you know, he ain't gonna let you. You know, Suge wasn't like out there like Biggie. You know, Diddy was like, you know, Suge did his thing, but Diddy always had to be in the limelight. You know, he always had to be in the forefront. He's that one
Yeah,
kid who always had to be seen. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Yep, look at you
look
in
at you
jail.
now.
Yep, in prison. You're a felon. You're a convicted felon.
Known for wild shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll never be the same. You'll get out, you'll never be the same. You can think you're gonna be on top again. They'll never let you get back on top.
You got away with it for too long, and people are too aware. There's no way he's ever gonna
As they say in the freaky world, you're gonna be a sub at this point.
be prepared for that yoga downward dog position for a long
Mm-hmm.
time, right?
I'm sure
Because
he's probably getting bent over in prison. He's still having freak offs in there.
he's having his own things going on with the longest yard cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody done got a hold of you.
Speaking of uh, just people who have been getting taken with their pants up, the New York Jets are playing.
Is a
And
game on right now?
no, they're going to be playing Sunday against the Dolphins.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they were playing.
I
I
was
was like,
trying to find a segue into
okay.
talking NFL.
I was like, damn, am I missing the game?
We're over here talking about Diddy getting boo food in prison. I'd rather just talk
Yeah,
NFL schedule. We've gone too far off the rails at that
right.
point.
All right. That's the show we be. We go off. Yeah.
Let's see, the Steelers and Ravens both 6-6. That's got some AFC North implications there. Possibly
Hmm.
some playoff hopes. Saints Buccaneers. I mean, the Saints have been dog water all goddamn year long.
Yeah, and I think the
Uh,
Bucks they just got a whole bunch of people back. I think Mike Evans is back training.
he's
So
training, but
yeah,
he's. I think he's got. He may be back by 15 or 16.
15. Okay.
But
But
I
that's
mean,
still cool. Yeah, to be able to be back. I think Chris Godwin is back.
from a collarbone
Uh
injury, like that's pretty.
yeah.
And then the Colts and the Jaguars both at 8-4.
The Colts,
What?
I mean, the Colts started off good. They don't know what their problem is lately, but they gotta
Didn't Daniel Jones get hurt?
yeah, but he's still playing. Like he broke his like fibula, but he's still playing. He's still playing with it. Some kind of he's still playing.
Wait, he's got a broken fibula and he's playing?
Mm-hmm. He's still playing, yeah. Yep. He played last week with it, yeah.
Anthony
He's not
Richardson.
out. Yeah.
Anthony Richardson must be so bad
I know, right? That you playing with
that they would rather have a quarterback with a broken fibula play than put you in. Holy shit.
yeah, because I have Daniel Jones on my fantasy. Yeah, no, he's still in here. He's not out. He's playing yeah, they got him still playing. He's not questionable, he's not nothing. He's starting.
That's insane. There's no way that's true. He's playing
Yeah,
with a
no, for
broken
real.
fibula.
Yep.
Playing through pain. Okay, but is it really? Is it a break? Is it a? A fibula stress fracture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That hurts.
Mm-hmm. But he's still
It's
playing with it though.
yeah. It's not a break.
Yeah.
Stress fractures are very small, but they're extremely painful.
Mm-hmm.
So, ooh. I
So
mean,
yeah, now he
still though,
played
Anthony Richardson, you can probably kiss your fucking career goodbye if they would rather play
rather
with
play somebody broke.
stress fractured fibula fucking Daniel Jones than you.
It's too close to
That's
them making it to the playoffs though. So it's like you can't take that chance of, putting him in there and he blow it, then you miss your chance this year. So it's like, hey, if you can play on it, hey, here goes some
but
good
the thing
drugs
is,
and some good drugs, and here you go. You don't feel no pain.
shoot that ass up with the
Yeah.
the most potent pain medication that you can handle.
Yep, that's legal. Yeah, there you go.
My good lord, man. Uh, you got the Titans who are wow. Taking on the Browns. Oh, you talk about toilet bowl here. Wow. Shador versus Cam?
Didn't they bench Shador again? Or did they put him back in? I heard he got benched like
I
right after
don't
the last
even
game.
know.
I think he got benched like right like before that next day. I think they said they was putting somebody else in.
Dylan Gabriel's back in. Let me see who they got starting here. Yep, Dylan Gabriel is back starting
Yeah.
for the Browns.
Yeah, you're 2-2.
The amount of marketing that you could have done with this matchup, and you say, nah, fuck it. We're benching him again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I bet you Cam Ward would have won though.
They probably still gonna win.
Titans at 1-11 versus the 3-9 Browns. Titans would find a way to fuck up their chances for getting the number 1 overall pick again. Because after them, it's the Saints. Saints only have 2 wins this year. They're 2-10. So, and the Saints are hoping to God Arch Manning falls into their lap. Then you got the Commanders and Vikings. Both suck ass. But I think Jaden Daniels is coming back this week. Seahawks, Falcons. Falcons are probably the most inconsistent. Now, on paper, the talent that they have is good, but they're just super inconsistent. Kirk Cousins is, just way past the you like that days. Bengals taking on the Bills. Could that be a trap game? especially
Bengals
with Joe
versus
Burrow
Bills.
back.
It could be.
Bills have lost to worse teams.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. That could be a trend in Buffalo. I don't know. And then you got the Raiders and Broncos. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Raiders. They're also 2-10. Wow. Poor Mizzle. Bears Packers.
That should be a good one. That might be a good one. It's gonna be a nice rival
In
game.
Lambeau.
It's gonna be a good one. Because you got Christian Watson back, so
Yeah, that might be an interesting one. That's for some
mm-hmm.
NFC North championship
Yeah.
implications right there. Let's go Packers. Go Pack go. Like Chicago. And I'm talking about the Bears, not the city. The city is lovely. Everybody in Chicago, stay safe out there. Rams and the Cardinals. I mean, all sides point to the Rams winning this game. I think Kyler Murray's out for the rest of the year.
Oh damn.
So he's got Call of Duty and to play, so he's done. Texans and Chiefs. I hope the Texans win that game. And then for Monday Night Football, you have the Eagles and the Chargers in LA.
That might be a good one. I'm
They're
not sure
both
how the
eight.
Charger. I'm not sure how the Chargers are doing. I thought they was
They're both 8-4.
okay. So yeah, that might be a good one.
That could be a very interesting one. We'll see.
And the
Week
Eagles got a
14.
rebound from losing to the Bears last week. Did they lose to the Bears?
I believe they
Yeah.
did.
They lost to the Cowboys and the Bears back-to-back weeks. So
Yeah, that's not good.
fans ain't happy about that.
The fans are pissed about that.
I think even one of the coaches' houses got somebody was throwing rocks at his house.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like, damn, y'all cutthroat over 2 games.
Come
I'm
on,
like,
Philly,
damn.
relax, bro.
Yeah. Philly cutthroat. I got some breaking news off of a little different from sports, but one of these cats in that homicide that happened in Stockton, or that those kids got shot.
Oh yeah.
They arrested somebody. They arrested actually the host of the party, who they think was one of the intended targets. So the guy was hosting the party. He's one of the gang members they was targeting. And it was his 2-year-old daughter. So now he's being charged with 37 felonies and misdemeanors, including assault with the firearm, possession of assault rifle and illegal magazine, street gang activity, domestic violence, felon in possession of firearm ammunition, assault with firearm, etc. And it was his daughter who was turning 2. And they believe he was one of the intended targets, him and that other guy, that MB Nail, that other rapper.
Yeah.
Who was there, yeah. So I think those 2 was the targets. But that shit was wild, dude. I'm like, I just can't, like, I don't care, like, you can game make all you want to, but leave the kids out of that shit. Like, them kids did not have to die behind y'all bullshit.
Seriously.
Like, innocent kids, yeah. Like, you got your family members killed. And they saying there's always kind of speculation, but they're saying it could be retaliation. I guess the other gangs, one of their friends got shot, and his mom got shot when they were shooting him. So it's like you leave, you kind of leave moms and family, kids out of it, and they cross the line with that one. So, but like it should have done, like, stop all that shit.
Senseless.
Put the fucking guns down. It ain't worth it. Innocent kids is getting killed.
For what, a street? For a color?
For a street, for a color that you don't even pay taxes on. You just live there. You live in your mama house. Tearing up. That's why the one rapper left Sac. He was in front of his parents' house, and somebody pulled up and shot at him like 22 times. And then he got shot at this last one, but now he in hiding. Like, shit is stupid. Don't hide now.
I mean,
Like, you can't hide forever.
he should be putting money onto the goddamn to the funerals.
You need to just go turn yourself in. You're responsible for this shit too. You just as responsible for the dude that they. I mean, because if he had ammunition, that means he was firing back. If he had guns there, he was firing back. So,
Yeah, that's
and
wild,
then
though.
the fucking the little I guess it was his baby mom got on the thing, you know, act like she all crying, talking about she sorry. And nah, y'all shouldn't that shit is whack. All y'all responsible. All y'all need to go to jail. All y'all need to pay for them kids' death. Y'all all need to go to jail behind that shit.
Bro, man, that's just I don't know, man. What I can see the certain interests in joining. You know, the fast money, the women, the everything that comes with it. But at what point, as a society, do we change up from tribal gang warfare mentality? Because it's not just one community that does this. Let's be real. Like there's always one against the other from internal. Whites do it, black, Mexican. You know, everybody has their own gangs that are rivaled with each other, and it's a whole. But it's always come down to again a color or a street where people live on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't come over here. Well, I mean, shit, I kind of have to go through here in order to get to work. Like, what? But or I have to go through here in order to do something. But it's just all for that. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just puts a bad look on everybody because there's really no point in it. Really, all this senseless violence is. I mean, there's probably drug trade shit happening internally, you know, taking out competition, all that. This whole mafia style, mentality.
It's like you go back, like, you know, what happened to the Little Rascals? Little Rascals was a gang. They went out there, there was a group, that was a gang, but they went out there, you know, they went out there shooting each other. Like, that shit is stupid. Y'all just killing each other for no reason. Like, if y'all
Whatever
really just
happened
step
to
back,
these?
they don't use them no more. Everybody's scared to fight. Everybody's scared to take ass whooping.
What up, Mizzle?
They need to get knocked
Really,
out
you
like
really
that.
think that is? Like, everyone's just scared to get their ass whooped?
Nobody want to fight no more. That's all it is. Nobody want to fight.
Oh,
You get fight,
that's
you get on World Star, you get talked about. So it's like, you know, to be the biggest man is
hey,
I'm just gonna shoot you.
I'd rather get knocked out than killed. At least I'll wake up from a knockout. Fuck.
Yeah, nah, they
I
different
mean,
these days.
it's like
It's
pot
just like no
sobriety. You win
discipline.
some,
It's
you
no
win
home
some, you
training.
lose
It's
some.
none of that. Yeah, it's none of these kids. They just ain't got parents. They just doing out here whatever the fuck they want to do. It's a generation that's just it's that lost generation. They just out here doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Their parents is their friends, and
Yeah, well, I mean,
they do whatever they want
again,
to do.
like this
Yep.
generation, it was a generation that had kids very young,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the kids to the point where when the kids got old enough to be able to kind of either be by themselves or leave them with grandma or grandpa, or like whatever it is, then they go out and do the partying and everything themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma and grandpa are cool for, coming in and spoiling every once in a while and stuff like that. But like that's what grandma and grandpa aren't supposed to be raising another kid.
But the problem is now there ain't no grandmas and grandpas. They're like all these grandmas and grandpas is, you know, 20,
young as
30 years
well.
old these days. Yeah. So like, 40,
That's
you grandpa now. Yeah. Early
that's
30s, you
another
grandpa.
problem with the generation being so young.
Mm-hmm.
Grandparents at 40,
Mm-hmm.
like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, but again, that's just.
Yep.
I
Facts.
mean,
The world
shit.
needs more Medeas. That's exactly what it needs.
What? Hey, they want like all the family reunions and all that stuff. Why did that go away? Because the grandparents passed away. They were the glue that kept the family together, and
They need a good old fashioned ass whooping is what they need. They need to get their ass whooped.
sometimes
Is
you
what they
do, man.
need.
Sometimes you do.
I should just go to the hood with a belt and just start whooping ass. Like, get your ass in the house. Yeah, fuck you and your gun. Get your ass in the house. Just a reality check, nigga. Get your monkey ass in the house. The street lights is on. Nigga, get in. Supposed to be over. The street lights is on. Get your black ass in the house. Yeah.
I laugh. My mom did the same thing. Like, what did I tell you? She would lock us out of the house.
Yeah, nah, you had to be in.
I need my peace to clean this house, do whatever it is that I need to do. Get
Yep,
your
yeah,
fucking
you couldn't
asses
come back in the
outside, but
house.
come
Yeah.
back.
Like when you went out, you couldn't come back in. Yeah, when you was outside, you was you was
It's like,
outside.
oh shit, we better figure out
Yep.
what to fucking do.
And when the
Run
street
around the
lights is on, you better
neighborhood.
be in the house and you better at least check in by the house and see if you can go back outside. And if
Mm-hmm.
you did, you was going right there to the porch.
Oh, did you ever
I
go
was
inside to
bringing
get
something like
water? No,
I
the
remember
water
growing
was the
up.
water hose.
I don't know if you remember this, but every now and then at 10 o'clock, a commercial came on TV. Do you know where your children? And they had to remind parents where their kids was that they had kids.
That's
Because
how
we go
wild it was.
outside, we'd be gone. Shit, I'd be outside. I'd be,
Adventure
especially when
meant
I lived in San
adventure.
Francisco. I was all on Muni. I was gone. We'd be all over through the whole city, just riding around. But you can do that then. Like you can't do that shit now. Like you can go, you can go and be safe. Like you can go anywhere and be safe. And nowadays you
Now,
can't even do that shit.
nope. It's
And
not
you're
safe.
right. Most parents scared of their kids. They don't want to do that. Every kid, their kids is their friends. They're scared to say something.
So why you gotta instill that small
Shit.
fear in there?
I wish one of these motherfucking kids would buck up. Shit, it'd be last time you buck up.
Isn't that all fathers are ready for that moment?
Oh yeah, it'd be the last
All
one.
fathers are ready for that 16, 17, 18
Oh
year old
yeah.
moment where the kid looks at him, goes
Hey,
like,
shit,
I think I can
if you
take you.
do it before then, you gonna get fucked off. I remember one day Royal gonna come past me and shoulder check me. I was sitting in the chair. I was like, "Are you tripping?" Oh yeah, you tripping? I'm like, shit, oh, you about to get Sparta kicked across his own
The
kitchen.
fuck? In my house, you little
Right? Yeah.
bastard.
Oh shit, you gonna live in that red shed outside?
Yep. Just, oh, god damn.
You ain't got to leave off the property, but shit, there's a whole red shed. You gonna stay right on back there and figure it out from there.
We got
Learn how to
tarps.
survive. This the game of survival. Figure it out.
I
Yeah,
feed you, put a roof over your head, and you want to fight. I'm gonna
yeah. Oh,
whoop
you
your
tripping?
fucking ass.
Want to disrespect? Shit, you be hungry than motherfucker.
The last time you ever disrespect me.
Right, right. You see a whole nother.
So you don't even understand the problems that you don't want right now.
Nah, I
Like,
still that shit. Like my other ones when I was young, yeah, I don't play that shit. Like they get him on the blues. I'm like, but moms they don't want to discipline either, so they want to put it all on dad. I'm like, I ain't finna be the only one to do it all the time. Like they need to learn, figure it out. And
yeah.
they
I
do what
mean,
they
it's
want to
not,
do.
again, there's certain times for certain things, and that's why I don't understand. I was like, oh, when you smack, well, I mean, shit. If your kid lights the house on fire, are you just gonna gentle parent that?
Yep.
Like,
Pretty much.
Like, are you just gonna be like, well,
Yeah.
okay, let's not do that again? Like,
Yeah.
that's not gonna pay the bill.
Nah.
That's not gonna pay the
Nope.
money for the fucking insurance. That's not gonna cover it because your own child decided to be a fucking arsonist that day.
Mm-hmm.
Your entire, life savings gone.
Yeah.
Gentle parenting is not gonna cut that. Jail time and an ass whooping is what's gonna fucking fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, like no. There's certain shit you do. You can certain things call for certain styles of parenting.
Mm-hmm.
And being a good parent, I think, at least in my observation, that it there's a time for the stern voice of you better fucking get your ass
Mm-hmm.
before I don't want to have to get up. If I get up to step two,
Oh
it's a
yeah, yeah.
problem
If I
for
get
you
up, yeah.
already.
If I gotta put the effort in getting up, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish getting up. Yeah. I keep getting up for no reason. Yeah.
The first time better be enough.
Yep.
I'm just
Yep.
telling you that now.
I'm tired as it is. Yeah, you made me
It-
want to get up. Oh yeah, yeah, it's on.
like, God damn it, I will be damned if I'm dealing with your ass this whole entire time when I
Yeah,
just busted my ass at work.
yeah. So it's like a crazy generation. It's like you think of it like it's our future, which is sad. Like you know what I
But,
mean? It's
I
like
mean, I think about it this way. When we were young, all our parents thought the same shit about us. This generation fucking cooked. I have no idea what the hell is wrong with these guys. Each generation did the same damn thing. My parents did the same thing with us.
nah, but these kids is different.
No, I agree.
They
I
different.
agree.
Yeah, they different
I
these
agree.
days. Yeah.
But you gotta. There's an accountability that has to be. And again, I want people to understand. If this does not apply to you, then I am not talking to you. If it applies to you or if you get offended, it probably applies to you.
I don't give a fuck if you get
If it
offended.
does, no, but
you,
here's the
you need
thing.
to hear the message.
I've seen your parenting style. I don't got to worry about your
Yeah.
kids being a menace to society when they get older. I don't got to worry about that.
Hell yeah.
So we're messing with his kids. Like you see certain parenting. Okay, you're not part of the problem.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
again, our generation, at least because you're 50, so you're a generation before mine.
Mm-hmm.
So yours is what, Gen X?
I think we Gen X, yeah.
Gen X
I
and then
know.
millennial. And then it was from the millennial point on that all of us started having kids at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
Like kids were like people. I still remember to this day. There are high schools in San Jose right now.
Gen
They
X, yeah.
have daycares built into their high schools because they had so many
Mm-hmm.
students that were coming out pregnant. They had to watch the kids somehow while they had to make fifth period fucking PE. Okay, like this happened all the time everywhere. Like I really do think they thought of it as an epidemic at one point. Like it was like almost pandemic. Like it was happening so often. Like what the hell is
Mm-hmm.
going on? And then our kids, or, we instilled that into our kids, and then they evolved that into something more of an annoyance because they started getting the millennials were the last generation to be able to understand what it was like before and after technology.
Mm-hmm.
So like the millennials saw a little bit of what we're kind of that last one, a little bit of old school, new school put together, because we've seen and been through both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
So but again, we had it young, and then our kid, that evolution of I can kind of do whatever and the laws have adjusted to where kids, and again, kids are smart.
Mm-hmm.
They understand the shit that they can get away with and can't get away with. Soon as
Some
they
kids, because
think,
some of these motherfuckers out here dumb as fuck too.
and
What's they
as
doing?
soon as you tell some of these kids, especially the teachers, hey, if your parent hits you once, you could call Child Protective Services
That's
and
where it
they'll
all
come get
changed.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
But
that's
and
when it
then
changed. Yeah,
but the kids don't, the kids hear that and go, oh, if I get in trouble, I'll get back at mom and dad. I
yeah,
don't have to be
yeah.
here and deal with this shit. But then they don't realize that, okay, so now you're gonna get put into a foster home.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to be getting through the foster system, which is going to be 10 times worse than what you would have went through had you
Yeah,
just taken that one lesson of an ass whooping and
yeah.
moved on.
And see, I think that's where it started. Is like when CPS started getting involved, when they started be like, you can call 911. When that all came out, it's kind of when I feel like it kind of like started. Kids was like, oh, I can't get in trouble. I got somebody to protect me now if I get in trouble. There's CPS. I can say they did this, did that, and then CPS show up at your house, and it's like, oh, I got to be this stellar parent. For
Well,
when they show up.
I think what parents need to do now to counteract that is to, like we just said, tell the kid, okay, oh, you want to call CPS? Okay, call CPS. But here, let me tell you what's going to happen when you do. Okay, they're going to come in here. Did you hit your kid? I'm going to tell them, yeah, I goddamn did. I'm going to tell you why I did, but yes, I did.
I know
And
we
then they're
grew
gonna
up.
and
Go
then
ahead
they're
and
gonna
come.
take you and then they're gonna take you well, where are they gonna take me? They're gonna take you to a place where there are a bunch of other kids and stuff like that. Like a whole foster system. You're
No,
gonna
we
be
grew
moving
up.
from household to household, from parent to
Hmm.
parent, the whole looking to get adopted, fighting your way, fight for survival in those.
Yeah. No,
It's
we grew up.
basically
We
like
like,
child penitentiary.
we was
It's
like, shit.
you're going to be going through a whole system process to where you're going to be looked at a very different way in society.
Hmm.
Now, you know the reason why I smacked you, right? Yeah. Okay. Is that worth you wanting to go the rest of your life through the foster system
Yeah.
because you wanted to prove a point to dad on
Yeah.
this one? If you give them an understanding of what's going to come with it, and again, if you're this is to no parent who do it the right way. Every good parent knows the difference between discipline and abuse. We all know that.
Hmm.
There's a certain line you just don't cross. Everybody understands that. But there are certain situations that call for certain styles of discipline. Your kid
Yeah.
goes and again lights the house on fire, crashes your car, does something that just absolutely, what the fuck were you thinking?
Hmm.
Yep, put on the fucking gloves or we're going to the backyard. Like,
Yeah. And when you decide to raise your hand, we're gonna take them gloves off.
you, you
We taking the gloves off. Hmm.
you wanna bully kids? Okay, let me
Yep.
show you what that's like. You wanna go and do that? That's why I like some of those parents I see is that they found out their kid was bullying like a cancer patient kid or whatever, and they end up going and just shaving their head.
No, yeah, shave his
I'm
head
like,
off. Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
like, you're
Good.
goddamn right.
Hmm.
I was like, you are goddamn right.
Yep.
It's like that. That's how you handle that problem right there. Not only will you apologize, you're going to hand your hair in a bag to them. They're going to
Hmm.
turn that shit, fashion it into a wig, and then they will be wearing your hair. I will make that happen. There's certain lessons that need to be told. Now, again, you know, not everything you need to strike your child or whatever, but there's other points where it's like, man, a little pat, a little smack on the butt, a little bit. I had one of my cousins that were like, "Oh, did you ever feel like they abused you?" I was like, "No, because a lot of the shit that we got smacked for, we definitely deserved." Like I remember I got a spanking for in the old houses how they had the uh so those built in, like they were the heaters, like the furnaces, the old school ones,
Oh yeah, yeah.
like the ones that, so at the bottom of it where
With the
there's
little
that
coils.
nozzle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That bottom of it where the nozzle came out where you pulled it and that's where the gas started coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that's what that was.
God damn.
So I was in there and I went, I can hear the coming, but then I was like, oh,
Yep, he disappeared. I think he blew up in the middle of a story talking about playing with gas. Oh, there you go.
Hold
I was like, damn. Oh, nope, he gone. He's still there. I thought he went kablooey. He's talking about gas, and then he just disappeared, just went black. So he's talking about playing with the gas. So he should be back on. So we're gonna keep on keeping on.
my bad. My cousin called me. They don't
There you
understand. I can't take the call. Can't hear me?
go.
Oh,
No sound. So no sound.
what about now?
Nope, having some little technical difficulties. So, yep. So, how the people doing today? We talking about kids. We get off sports every now and then. You never know what you might get on this show. We talk sports, music. We talk world. That's what it is. We just on here just shooting the breeze. Just a few fellas shooting the breeze.
What about now? Now? No? Fuck.
We have some audio issues.
Now?
Still nothing.
Nothing? Fuck.
Nope. Trying to get him back connected. Lost audio. But yeah, like I said, we just be on here just talking. Just talking, shooting the breeze. Talking about sports. Talking about life events. Just talking shit. You know what I mean?
What about now? God damn it. Now?
Yeah, a picture with no audio.
Hello, hello.
There's nothing.
Hello, hello. Nothing? At all? Can't
No
hear me at all?
audio.
What if you try it?
Oh, let me see. Maybe I can't hear it. Let me go out.
Yeah. Because I feel like I'm in, but see, he's gonna hop. I'm pretty sure. See, Mizzle can hear me. Yep. Okay, Mizzle can hear me. So I think it's Matchsticks now. Yeah. So he's frozen it right now. There you go.
I can hear you
Better?
now.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
can
it
hear you
was
now.
you.
Okay.
Because Mizzle said he could hear me.
Oh wow, yeah, that was weird.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I wonder if you went out when you came back in. Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
it did. Yeah.
Sometimes it does that. It goes out because I got a phone call from my cousin.
No.
That's why it went out the first time.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I had put the gas on and then closed it out because I didn't like the smell. And then the person who was babysitting me, this wasn't even my own house. I was being babysitted. So they come up and they smell the gas and everything, and they tell me, "What'd you do?" And I did this. My dad brings me home. He's like, "You understand why I'm gonna be like spank you right now, right?"
Mm.
He's like, "You realize had you had that long enough and you just left it open and somebody would have just lit one spark, the entire house would have blown up and
Oh
we all
yeah,
in it."
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
just completely told me the truth on what would have happened. Like, you realize that everybody in that house, including yourself, would have been blown up in that house.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right? And I was like, "Oh shit! Yeah, no, I deserve this.
Yep.
Not doing that again."
Yeah, yeah. Now it's
there's
funny because
certain
when you was saying it, like right when you was talking about blowing up, is when your screen went out. I was like, damn. I was like, he blew up in the middle of the story.
it
I was
timed
like,
out
damn.
perfectly.
I was like, he gave us the whole effect right here in the story.
Yeah, it's just like there's certain shit that obviously, you got to be able to. There's got to be certain standards that you got to have for your kids and shit because holy shit, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree. Like some of the kids, like it's just out of control,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah, I
like,
just
how
like
do
watch them
you?
around, like even like coming into like the stores and stuff, and just there's just no discipline, just no. We get the ones out in front of the store selling candy. We try to get them from out of there, and they just disrespectful and cussing at us. And I'm like, dude, like I'm trying to tell you what's gonna happen. Like if we call the police, like you don't, and I try to give them that courtesy, like you don't want to deal with the police, dude. You're a black man, you don't want to deal with the police, and it's like fuck y'all, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Next time you out here, we're just gonna call. I ain't giving you the courtesy no more.
It's
You
like, all
gonna learn the
right. It's
hard
like
way.
you want to be disrespectful? You could have
Yeah,
given
I try to
ass.
give you like we had one. I kept telling them that I'm like, dude, like stop being in front of the store. Like they gonna trespass you. Then one day he got disrespectful, and come to find, they end up calling the police, and he ended up having a warrant and got arrested. I'm like, dude, like I told you. How many times did I tell you what was gonna happen? You got a
You
warrant
got a
and you got
warrant and you're
trespass.
being
Yeah,
disrespectful?
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, you don't
stupid.
give a
I'm
shit.
like, yeah. I'm just like, yeah.
So
So
then
that,
at that point, I don't want to hear nothing about like, oh, my life ain't shit because nobody, gave me the chance to be like, no. No, no,
yeah,
no, no,
no.
no.
Like I've
You put
warned
that
you. Like
shit
I've
on
had
yourself.
conversations, and I always go out there and try to talk to him. I'm like, hey, you can't be out here like, I'm giving you the common courtesy before I call. Like I done warned you.
It's like, we're giving you the chances, bro. I'm letting you
Yeah.
know it's not going to work out how you like. But I
Yeah, one of
mean,
them, he got disrespectful one day, and it was like right at the end of my shift, and I kind of followed. He finally left, and I was leaving, and I followed him some, and I actually pulled over and talked to him. And I was like, I was like, it ain't like, I don't want you out here selling. Like, I know you trying to make money or whatever, but I'm like, like, you just can't be out in front of the store. Like, you don't want to deal with the police. Like, that's the last thing you want to deal with. Like, y'all not with no organization. Like, the police already know y'all still in the candy. They've already said y'all still in the candy. So it's like, I'm trying to, go somewhere, just go somewhere else and do it. You just can't do it here because this was going to happen. And, he understood. He apologized and, but like I just be trying to, and I even bought some
learn.
candy. I even bought some candy from him too. At the end of it, the end of our conversation, I was like, "Hey, I'll buy a candy bar from you." Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
And
ain't got to be
still,
disrespectful. Yeah, like, I know you just out here trying to make some. Hey, at least you trying to make some. At least you ain't out here selling drugs.
yep,
You out here selling a candy bar.
yep.
Granted, you might have stolen it, but you still out here selling a candy bar. So I can respect.
Understand.
I respect part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta give where some credit is due, at
Yeah,
least,
yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's I don't know how to. The only way you can really teach somebody is if they're willing to listen. That's it. If they're not willing
Hmm.
to listen, and then just there's really nothing you can do at that point.
Yeah.
You just kind of gotta. I did my part. Let them know they didn't want to learn. Not even realize you already got a warrant out for your arrest,
Hmm.
and you're still wanting to push the line.
Yep. And you found out the hard way. So.
Like it's like, all right, man. So you're gonna have to deal with the consequences, and it's
Hmm.
nobody else's fault. It's nobody else's fault. So there's accountability that needs to be taken, and these parents, god damn, some of y'all need an ass whooping too. So
Hmm.
like, like some of y'all need like,
They too busy
ooh,
partying and clubbing with their kids. That was that generation that wanted to party and club with their kids. They was
that's
watching their
just
mamas twerk, and that's how the little girls out here twerking now.
that's just
Watching their
weird.
mamas.
That's just weird. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
That's just weird. Like, I'm just That's what you're gonna. Oh, okay, all right. So now when you're getting mad at your daughter because she out there throwing ass as well, it's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
She saw you do it. You were having
Yep.
fun. She wanted
Apple
to
don't
have
fall
fun.
far from the tree.
She did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, same thing. You see your son do something stupid, that's on you. They saw
Mm-hmm.
you do it. So it's all learned behavior. But some of it is also testy behavior, and that's when you got to learn when to be able to kind of set those boundaries where they need to set them.
Mm-hmm.
But then not only did our generation, have shit young, like we're the one we put the iPads in front of them. Just that
Yeah.
they're out of
Yep.
my hair.
Mm-hmm.
So now that generation that grew up blue screening it,
Mm-hmm.
they have all the information in the palm of their hands.
Yep.
And they've learned how to use all of these machines.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're calling you out on all of your bullshit, and you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Now the kids are calling for the accountability of the adults,
Yep.
and the adults are like, hey, fuck you, this is supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah. Yep. You made us smart this way.
Do as I say,
That's
not
what
as
you
I
get.
do.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Just like there's that pushback and everything. But again, every generation has had that. God, these kids are fucking crazy. These kids are fucking. We've all been the old grandpa saying, "Get off my lawn," to the
Mm-hmm.
younger generation. Every single generation has done it. There's really no difference. It's just the evolution on how crazy disrespectful. And I think a lot of like the roasting, the jokes, the disrespect, and everything is a lot of truth-based shit.
Mm-hmm.
Parents getting their own factual flaws thrown back into their face by their child.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those like you want to beat their ass, but you can't really say anything because it's true.
Yeah. Yep.
But you whoop their ass anyway because don't talk to me like
Mm.
that. It's like there's certain dialogue and dialect that they've been very much because of the fact that they've had all the information at the tip of their finger. They've been desensitized to all the crazy shit
Mm-hmm.
since a young age. I've seen kids who were on iPads and playing with iPhones and stuff like that. They already know how to get to a YouTube channel by the time they're like 5 years old.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh shit. Royal.
Yep.
Prime example. This food took
The
over
amount of
DirecTV and that.
the amount of technology nowadays, the younger
Mm-hmm.
generation and everything coming up, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
They're gonna know more about the technology than fucking we do because that's all they grew up with in practice. Now things are changing technologically wise, where it's just now we've become the goddamn these kids don't know what the hell they're doing. But then we understand the adults that were ahead of us saying the same thing about us, going like shit because they had their experiences going, fuck, we're being stupid because we're doing the same things that they did. Like it's almost like a never ending cycle of the younger generation is gonna do dumb shit. It's just what that dumb shit is that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand why everyone has to walk around with a shiesty nowadays. I don't understand why everybody feels the need to be fucking armed everywhere that they go nowadays. And this is
Mm-hmm.
everybody. I'm not just
Oh
talking
yeah.
about like one group of people. This goes for fucking everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Let's like be real based here. This is not just one group of people. I know how some people like to
Oh yeah,
seeing
yeah.
it
No,
that
that's
way.
everybody. Yeah.
But
No.
that is not at all the case. That there is everybody is doing this shit. And the empathy for human life has kind of disappeared. Like, oh, you disrespect me, that means I get to kill you. Like, the amount of mass shootings, the amount of school shootings, the amount of shit that has gone on in the last decade alone has been absolutely fucking insane. You know, these
Yeah.
kids are just
Yeah.
showing
Yeah.
up, and because I was disrespected and bullied one day or a couple of days, and none of the adults did anything about it, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. I'm going to find Pops' shotgun and his rifle, and I'm going to take it to school one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all that shit's been desensitized, bro. Like, people, like, they don't even think about the repercussions of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's. I don't know, man. I don't know how we fix it. I think we need to start putting funding towards the vaccine for stupid, and that'd be a good start. If we could find a vaccine for dumb, like I think we would be in a much better place.
Mm-hmm.
If we can put some sort of medicine where every single human being can have an IQ above 100, I'm all good with that. I'm all good with that because just fighting stupid gets frustrating sometimes because it's just you can't fix it. It's always going to be there. It's just a matter of how you battle it. I know Matt Six has dealt with and seen plenty of stupid in his lifetime.
Oh yeah.
You know, just absolutely unnecessary, uncalled for behavior in people. And the lack of empathy, the lack of just give a shit, really, is pretty wild. And they wonder why the village is dead. It's because families are divided politically. Everybody's kind of, one side or another. There's always fighting going around. There's always infighting
Mm-hmm.
going around. Until when we get that village back together, when that can happen, I promise you, everything will be better. Individuals do better when the village does better. That's how it's always been, and it's always been proven that way. When the community is thriving and doing good, everybody's individual lives are doing good. It's a trickle down effect. That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, people would actually be surprised, man. If everybody would just stop and oh, they're taxing my money. If the people in charge, when they finally pull their heads out of their ass and put our tax dollars to where they're supposed to be going, where we voted on it, and like the roads and making sure communities and everybody like that is safe and good and well fed, you'll start to see the improvements in
Mm-hmm.
individual quality of life. Because when again the community does better, the economy does good, and then everybody's making money at that point. So it's just we got to bring the village back, man. But how we do that, I don't know. One step at a time, I guess. We have a platform to talk about it. We're gonna have another show to be able to talk fully about politics and stuff like that. I know this is a sports show, but we deep dive into other shit as well. That's why the uh, Truth Against the Machine podcast are going to be coming very soon. We are going to be switching the botched initiative. So the second campaign, which is going to be starting in, I believe, mid-January. We're moving from Wednesdays to Thursdays. So the sessions will be on Thursdays. Part 2 of the campaign finale for the Sable Knights will be next week on Wednesday. So be in tune for that. I'm still trying to get an intro and everything done for EJ so he can get the Prodigy mode for the gaming and everything up online. We're still, I mean, you and I are still kind of brainstorming what it is that you want to do for indie vibes, so we'll get that one figured out as well.
And that's coming back January 5th. We coming back right at the beginning of the year.
Perfect.
January 5th.
Well, I like to hear. And then Matt Six, you've been a very busy man, but because again, we say it, but you constantly prove it to people. Let them know what the hell is going on in in the baby pandas world.
Yeah. Now it's been cool. I've been chilling. I thought I was done for the year. I thought my my DJ schedule was clear for the rest of the year. So it was like 2 weeks ago, I get a phone call from my guy Fat Rat, and he was like, I got D Shot on the phone. And I'm like, D Shot. So D Shot, if most people know, D Shot is from the Click. So E40 and the Click, the Click, D Shot, E40, Be Legit, Sugar T. So I'm like, damn, I'm like, okay. So there's a show coming up that he's doing, D Shot and Friends. That was last weekend in Vacaville. So they was like, we need a DJ for the show. I'm like, say less. You just said all I needed. They was like, we just need somebody to be there. You got to be there. Hey, say less. I'm there.
Yep.
Tell me where I need to be. We there. So get there, do the show. DJ D-Rec from Wild 'N Out, he performed. He was there. So I got the DJ his set, which is dope. I got the DJ for Selly Cell, for Mac Mall. I did 2 Sugar T songs because they had a live band, so they had live band playing with them. And then Keith the Sneak was there. He had his own DJ. And then Hitter Slim, there was a cat Hitter Slim who had his own DJ, and that was so there was Hitter Slim was I think Ebro from out in the Bay Area, DJ, big name DJ from out in the Bay Area. So it was amongst some definitely some legends out there. So
yeah,
had a good old time. I did Drew Down set. Drew Down was there, so I did his set with him. So it was cool. So after all was said and done, the night is over. The next day I get a phone call. It's from D Shot again. He's like, man, you saved my ass last night. So apparently, 2 Chicka T songs that the band was supposed to do, I don't know how the track got lost, but she was ready to perform and there wasn't no music. So he was like, you got these songs? So I'm like, find the songs. He was like, scratch it in. We got to play. He's like, man, you saved my ass that night. I was like, hey, that's what good DJs do. So after that, he was like, we finna use you for all our shows. So, so as you know, they're all part of Sick With It Records with E40 and all those guys. So definitely gonna be doing a whole lot of shows with them, part of the team, gonna be doing some shows. So I know they're talking about doing some stuff in Tahoe soon, and getting like fucking jet skis and all kind of other stuff, doing some entertainment shit out there. So yeah, so stay tuned. I know they kind of working on a tour right now, kind of D Shot and Friends tour. I'm sure at some of these stops, you'll probably get E40 on the tour. Like he wasn't. I was hoping. I was like, that was the one person I'm hoping. Like if I can get on the stage with E40, then I know I fucking made it. I'm like, that's all I care about.
Shit, like, I mean, what you're doing right now is already impressive all in itself.
Yeah, the amount of artists, like the amount of and it's like I'm good at what I do, but I don't, I ain't just DJ who out there scratching, doing all that. I just do what I do. I know what I do, and I do it well. I'm professional at what I do, and that carries a lot of weight. When these artists is ready, I had these artists ready. Like I got their stuff, in line, ready to go. Like when you tell me to stop, we stopping right there. You ain't got to try to get my attention. Like we locked in. So, a lot of artists, I've had Little Flip, say, he's appreciated that. not being able to, you know, having a DJ that's not trying to do too much, be trying to scratch and all that in the middle of their sets. And I'm like, that's not my place. You know, this is your set. Like, it ain't like I DJ for you all the time. So what I look like doing that in the middle of your set, not knowing your, you know, where you know, so
Doesn't make any
yeah, so
sense. Yeah,
yeah,
man.
so a lot of them appreciate that. So it's just, you know, knowing the right people and just being true to what you do, like, you know, being dependable. Like, you know, they know I'm out there, I do what I do, and you know, and I DJ'd in between the sets, you know, and I just rocked the crowd. We had fun out there that night.
Bust your ass,
So,
man.
yeah.
It ain't
So
easy after times too, especially working the other job and then having the kids. It's just there's a lot of
oh
shit that you
yeah,
got to
no,
be
because
able
that
to
night I
juggle.
went
That you know.
I worked went to got off work at like that was that Saturday. I got off work at like that 3. I had to be down there at 5:30. I did the show, left from down there at 1, and had to be back to work at 4. I went straight back to work. So I was up for almost like 40 something hours that weekend straight. No
Ah,
sleep.
damn.
Yeah.
Hardest working man in the business, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, I be on the grind, but you know, I enjoy doing it. Like it was just fun, you know. Just being on the stage with the artists is fun. It's like one of those, like, you know, especially like you grow up listening to these artists and then
Yeah.
being able to get on the stage, like I'm DJing for this artist now. Like, you know, this is dope to me. Like, you know,
Hell yeah.
so
It's all full circle shit, man.
it's all definitely all full circle. So like I
Works
say, when I
out.
hit the stage with 40, then I was like,
That's gonna
hey,
be a
if
big
I don't
one.
DJ no more, I was on stage with 40.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like
Yep.
we're good there at that
Yeah,
point.
yep. I was on stage with 40. Yep. That's all yeah.
Hell, hell fucking yeah. It was some, obviously be on the lookout of that. We're gonna have more news and more, stuff. I think Matt Six wants to do the show a little bit differently. Again, we're still kind of talking about what he wants because again, this is his show. So we're gonna figure out um how that's gonna be ran. I want to do more in person shows, whether that be the Javos or something else. I
Hmm.
have the equipment to be able to do it, so it shouldn't, be a problem. Having the camera, even if EJ wouldn't be able to make it that day, we'd still have the stuff to be able to make things work. Um, I might need one extra piece, but other than that,
Yeah.
everything's good. I've worked on it and stuff, especially when I've done certain shows over at Mizzle's house, like doing the watch alongs and everything, having the camera and all that kind of stuff set up. I just need to get that cord that does the charging while it's plugged in, instead of having to get the different batteries and stuff
Oh
like that
yeah,
to
yeah.
keep replacing out and all that. So I can just have it running on that and not have to worry about it. Good quality camera, the whole thing. So, but there's a lot of things coming up, and we have officially been invited to be part of the media team for the Heritage Bowl,
Hey.
the flag, the girls flag football and the boys tackle football Heritage All Star game. Um, Out there in San Diego at the end of January. So be on the lookout for all like Jaffos TV stuff we've been reposting and sharing in the stories and stuff like that. Everything that's been going on with that. They just had their draft and everything the other day. So I got asked by uh, uh, Ms. Gilmore, EJ's mom, to be able to get down there and be a media team for everybody down there. So that's going to be another experience to be able to have. I don't think, if my memory serves, I don't remember doing it as a kid, but I don't think I've ever been to San Diego.
You ain't ever been to San Diego?
I don't think I have.
I fucking love San Diego.
If I've gone through San Diego, it's purely been through passing. I've never been there to actually like hang out and anything.
San Diego is beautiful.
Okay.
They got
Okay.
some good food spots downtown. They got one called Werewolf, and they got Homer Simpson pancakes.
Oh,
Bomb.
all right.
And
Yep.
it's right by the stadium. And I always go out there because I go to La Jolla Cove, which is in San Diego. It's a little city, La Jolla, and that's where we spread my mom's ashes there. So I always
Mm.
go to La Jolla. It's a nice little beach there, and Cool little spot. Yeah, no, San Diego
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of sightseeing and everything
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
while we're out there. For sure. I know there's an Air Force base and stuff like that out there as well too, if
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you
Um,
got Camp Pendleton, the
yeah,
Marine training camp is out there, Camp
yeah,
Pendleton.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's going to be an interesting experience, being able to get out there and then being able to help further showcase high school girls flag football, being able to continue to build that. I know it's getting a lot more traction and attention as it deserves to be. So it'll be cool to be part of that experience. So at the end of January, I believe the date is the 30th.
Okay.
I will confirm that, but that's that's what it's looking like right now. So we will be in San Diego as one of the primary media teams for the Heritage Bowl. So proud of that, and I'm proud they've been using the girl, especially for the girls flag bowl. They've been using the logo that I made for them, so that's been pretty cool
It's
seeing that.
dope. Yeah.
Being posted everywhere, so everyone's kind of seeing where that came from, and they're tagging and letting everybody know where it came from. So that's always helpful as well. We got to be able to talk to them more on the show leading up to
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
actual Heritage Bowl. See if we maybe talk to some of the coaches and everyone who's involved with it to kind of find out where the idea and everything like that came from, and just deep dive like we always do. So just getting people on the show to be able to talk and have fun with us, just like we appreciate everyone being here and having fun with us on this Friday. Uh, no, things have been definitely rough. We're definitely getting back on track. This week was a little difficult for me. Just lost one of my pets this week, so that was a little rough. We got him back today, though. We got his ashes and everything
Yeah,
today,
okay.
so that was good. But it was a rough weekend. A rough week going into this point, having to adjust. I know a lot of people with with pets. There's a different family vibe with certain pets and everything like that. So especially we lost him so young. He was only 6 years old.
Goddamn.
Uh, so yeah, he was pretty young. Heart failure too is what we found
Goddamn.
out. He ended up getting a blood clot in his lower back, which paralyzed his legs.
Oh yeah, they get the saddle thrombus.
I think she called it something like fate or so.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
What you said sounds familiar.
Yeah, they get saddle
Uh,
thrombus, yeah, and it's once they get that, yeah, it's hard to they throw that clot and that shit
yeah,
is it sounds painful. It sound like they be in so much pain.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you look, it happened. So like during like on JAFFOs TV here, me and Mizzle were doing the watch along for Survivor Series.
Mm.
But it was like we were watching that, and the wife came out, and uh, I had to say something's wrong, so I put it on mute, and we were talking back and forth, and I can see him like his back legs were not functioning.
Yeah, just not moving. Yeah,
Like
they'll
he's
kind of
trying to
drag
move
around.
and
Yeah.
everything, but it's just not functioning.
Hmm.
He had peed and pooped and everything in one spot. He was just kind of making his way. Like he was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, yeah.
So we end up calling the emergency spot, and they tell us it's going to take $300 for us to even get him seen.
Yeah, that shit is a ridiculous
And
price.
then and
Yeah.
then from there, so we were basically given the option of if we wanted to do like the invasive, like have them do
Hmm.
the emergency surgery stuff. That was going to cost over $1,300,
Hmm.
and it wasn't like, oh yeah, bill us and we'll pay it.
I know
Over
you paying
time
that
and
shit
stuff,
right there.
we
Yeah, no.
have to pay it right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
But from what we found out at the end and stuff like that, even if we were to have saved him,
Yeah.
the quality of life would not have been good.
Quality of life. Yeah.
His back legs were already pretty shot to the point where he wouldn't have
Goddamn.
recovered. He would have been probably paralyzed for the rest of
Paralyzed.
his
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
and on pain meds and all that other. It
Hmm.
would have cost the cost of it alone would have been crippling.
Yeah.
And again, his quality of life just wouldn't have been good.
Yeah.
So in the long run, we made the right decision for him. It
Yeah.
sucked, because again, he's as young as he was.
Yeah.
But we were told by the vet there that it was one of those, like, you don't really know, especially if you don't know what to look for.
Yeah.
It can
That
come
happens so
like,
quick. Most of the
yeah,
time you can't catch it. Yeah, it
yeah,
happens so quick.
yeah, you don't even know it's going or what's going on and everything, and then boom, it
Hmm.
happens, and then it can range anywhere from young age to old age to so it was just one of those, definitely something we were not prepared for that.
Yeah.
So having to adjust daily life and everything without him was a little weird, a little
Yeah.
difficult, not having him around and stuff. But we finally got it, and then we had to. Not only did we have to pay, so they worked with us because we thought we were going to have to pay for the exam for them to even see him,
Hmm.
and then on top of that, we had to pay for the euthanization,
Yeah.
which was in itself like almost $400.
Hmm.
So we were thinking we were going to have to pay somewhere around $500 to $600. And shout out to my sister-in-law who we called, like, because when we were here at the house and he was in pain,
Hmm.
we had nothing. We were
Hmm.
calling around going like, we need to figure out at least to get him seen, or
Yeah.
like
Something. Yeah.
we have to figure something out for him.
Hmm.
And got a hold, sister-in-law said, yeah, go ahead and use this, and she loaning us the money and everything to be able to go get him looked at. But the place that we took him to, they waived the only thing that they charged us for was the euthanization.
Yeah. Okay.
So they didn't charge us. But yeah, when the vet, she came in and like, yeah, that blood clot, his legs were already cold
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
time he was there. Heart rate, the fluid in his lungs,
Hmm.
it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So it was best decision for us to, you know, unfortunately put him down. We were there with him, had our moments with him, and the
Yeah.
final thing with him and everything. It sucked, man. That shit just ripped my fucking. And then when we had
Yeah.
to leave without him,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they just leave him there, like that shit just ripped my fucking heart out. But the fact that, and then we all, like I said, paying for I think $177 just to get his ashes, to
Ashes
come
and stuff
home.
back. Yeah.
So that they were like, you could either pay the 177 to get his ashes to come back, or just nothing, and his ashes will then just
Yeah.
go
Just a communal. Yeah.
communal.
Communal. Yeah.
And
Yep.
I was like, yeah, that's not happening. We're bringing him home. We'll do the
Yeah.
177, but we're fucking bringing him home.
Yeah.
Like we got the tech there. She gave us, helped us with the prints, some paw
Oh
prints.
yeah.
We got a
Pop
little
prints and
bit of
stuff. Yeah.
hair keepsakes and everything from him. But yeah, it was that's why I was prepared to go for a show Tuesday, but
Hmm.
when that happened and
Oh
where
yeah.
I was
Yeah. No.
at with me
Definitely.
and the wife just kind of, trying to be together and figure things out, it was just
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, that shit sucked. So, but baby boy's home, and that's all I'm worried about. We're good, and gotta just now move on, and now I go to work again tomorrow, and working at a pet store. We're constant
Oh yeah. Yeah.
reminders.
Definitely. Yeah. Yep.
Constant
Yep.
reminders of
That's the
pets,
part.
and the same
Yeah.
looking type of cats and stuff like that
Oh
that
yeah.
he
Yeah.
was, and it's just an emotional fuck you to me right now. So,
I
but
used
I
to
mean,
work with that shit. I got so jaded. I'm like, that shit just don't even. It don't even phase me no more. Like it's crazy. It's like you see it so much. Like especially working in the field. Like I
yeah,
saw it so much. Yeah, I'm like that shit just don't even. You just kind of lose feelings over it after a while. It's like it's just crazy. Yeah.
yeah, that's just.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. Like, I didn't know. I mean, I knew it was gonna hurt, and I was gonna feel
Mm-hmm.
sad. But I think it was because of the fact that it was one of those. really sudden out of
Yeah, just
nowhere
a sudden thing.
movements.
Yeah.
Like, had he, lived a good long
Mm-hmm.
life and we were kind of expecting it, there would have been a different reaction to it.
Yeah.
But because, again, 6 years old, happened that young and out of nowhere, and hearing the cries and the pain and it fucking sucked. That shit, I don't wish that on anybody. That's a horrible experience.
Mm-hmm.
And us having to figure out, what we were going to do. That was also one of a very helpless
Yeah. Yeah.
experience to add on to that.
Yeah.
But overall, everything's good. Getting back in order and getting back to work tomorrow, to where now I have to try to. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
My first day back, like on Monday, that sucked.
Oh yeah.
Because he had just passed on Saturday, like
Yeah.
Saturday
Okay.
night. So when I went in on Monday, it was still like all the cat litter bags have the same breed of cat, so it's like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
digging
Everything is
in.
everything looks the same. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, man! Like all the toys, like all the things that kind of. I'm just like, I'm a fucking mess right now. Like this shit sucks, and I'm trying to stay away from customers and everybody else. Like I don't want anybody talking to me
Talking to
about it,
me.
or
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
it sucked. But I mean, that's life. But I'll move on. We'll be fine. But again, he's back home, so we're good. That's all
Yeah.
I'm worried about. But everybody have a great rest of your week. I think there's a UFC fight this weekend,
I
if
think
I'm not
so. Yeah.
mistaken. Um, there's goddamn, I think the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight is in 2 weeks. I
Mm.
don't know if I care enough to watch it, because I think I know what's going to happen, but I'm hoping it's not going to happen.
Oh,
So
you think he gonna beat Ruiz?
you mean Anthony Joshua?
Joshua, I meant, yeah.
Realistically, no. But if he paid him enough money, and if
Yeah.
Joshua is at that point in his career where he's just going to take the
He's
money
gonna
and not
take
give a
one,
fuck,
yeah.
like that's where I'm going to be like, well, Anthony Joshua just tarnished his entire legacy
Yeah, and that's what I don't
by
understand.
taking
Like,
a
why these
dive.
fighters like fighting this dude and tarnishing y'all legacy to lose to a fucking YouTuber over some money?
Yeah,
Well, that's
that's what
gonna
I'm
show
saying.
you like money is just
How broke are you really?
yeah,
The amount of money
yeah.
that you make per fight, are you really, to where you're willing to fight? Now, if you put him to sleep, cool. Take your money, put him to sleep. I'm good. We can move on from this fucking clown show.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go out there and take a dive,
Yeah.
bro, you can kiss you. Don't ever come back to boxing again. Bro. They are
Mm-hmm.
never going to talk about Anthony Joshua ever in the boxing, and like in the purest boxing world, they're never
Oh
going to
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about him again. They're never going to talk about him again. So it's we'll see how it goes, but there's a lot. This week in football has a lot of implications. There's a lot of conference championships having this weekend, so there's a lot of shit going on in sports. So we'll see you guys again next week on Tuesday. Take care of each other, love each other. We'll see you guys again. For myself, JP, for the greatest of all time, Mr. DJ Mad 6. We'll see you guys again next time. Deuces.
Peace.